Let me just interject too real quick with another thing that you're doing, which is a new movie with the Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
Tell us about this.
Yeah, it's called Swearnet, Canadian comedy show, worldwide phenomenon. The Trailer Park Boys, who are buddies of mine, they asked me to come be in their new movie called Swearnet, which actually is about an internet television network that they're starting that has no rules, no restrictions. That's why it's called Swearnet, because you can swear on it. You can swear here too, right? But you just don't like it because it's not cool. It wouldn't be cool for me to swear right now. It'd be kind of rude. We're sitting here having a nice conversation. But the thing is,
I make the rules.
Yeah. You can swear if you'd like, but I feel like it might be kind of undignified if I was to start spitting out a bunch of foul language in front of you, you know.
But that's the internet.
Yeah, I know, but let's be sensible here. We're having a nice time here.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's what their show is about. It's about this sort of crazy internet network.
What's the craziest thing that happens when you have no rules?
Well, that's actually an interesting question, because once you have the ability to swear and have no rules, it actually does make it a little bit harder to break the rules, right? I think even Howard Stern talked about this when they went to Sirius and they were swearing all the time all of a sudden. And then you realize, well, it's not as much fun. I noticed it when I did my internet show. All of a sudden you can swear, you can say anything you want, and it's not as much fun, really. It's sort of fun sometimes to sort of get close to the line where you're sort of touching on taboo subjects, but you're just not crossing them. There's sort of an art to getting close to saying something wrong without actually saying it. And that's always what television comedy has been, on Johnny Carson and all these things. There was always jokes where they get close to saying something that was a little crazy, but it was really a double entendre, and it was what made it fun.
So you need rules to make it good comedy?
Well, sometimes. I mean, I think it's a structured thing. Comedy can be very structured. I liked, when I was doing my show, I liked the fact that there was on MTV, I liked the fact that there was a corporate, overlord sitting there looking at everything we were doing, and we had to kind of try to break the rules. If there's no rules to be broken, then there's no tension there. So, yeah, I think it's important. I think that's kind of one thing that's interesting about the internet today, is that you can see anything on the internet now. Nothing is shocking anymore. So at a certain point, you can't really go out there and try to shock people. That's with my stand-up comedy. I'm not going around doing shock comedy, because I just don't think that, it's
become a lot more difficult.
You can see all that stuff. It's more interesting when you're talking about something that's relevant, I think.